Hey all, welcome back to Advanced Vector Portraits. My name is Sharon Millen, and in this lesson we're going to create the 3 most useful brushes when creating not only vector portraits but other vector illustrations. I'll be creating these in Adobe Illustrator, so let's get started. Let's start with a new blank document. The tapered brushes themselves are based on circles, so what we're going to do is go into the toolbar and go to the ellipse tool. We'll draw out a small squashed ellipse. Now if you're not happy with how thick it is, you can always use the free transform tool and just squash it a little bit further. Then with the direct selection tool, select each one of the end points and then along the top go on convert selected anchor point to corner. Now this will remove the curves from either side of the shape. Once you're satisfied with the shape, we're going to go into the brush panel and click on New Brush. In the dialog window, select Art Brush. Just name your brush something that you'll remember for future use. And from the colorization method, select Tints. The reason why we're selecting tints is that you'll be able to select any colour you wish and the brush will take on that colour. This is useful if you're doing detailed hair or you're wanting to add subtle texture to your illustrations. Then just click on OK when you're done. I usually use the paintbrush tool to use my art brushes, and as you can see with this used, I can easily draw tapered lines. And for an example, here's me using different colours, so you can see it takes on the colour that you actually specify. Now there's 2 basic variations you can create from this original brush, so let's go back to the original shape. The first one is shifting the weight from the centre to the left of the shape. So just select those 2 centre points from the top and the bottom with the direct selection tool, and with your arrow keys on your keyboard, shift them along to the left. When you're done, go through the usual process of creating a new art brush. Remember to select the colorization method as tints. The second variation of this brush is more of a squashed triangle. What we're going to do is select the far left anchor point and then select delete on your keyboard. Now this will leave an open path, and if you've got a filled shape that's got an open path, then the best thing to do is select those 2 joins and go to Object, Path, Join. Once you're done, go through the same process of creating a new art brush and selecting the colorization method as tints. And that's your 3 tapered brushes created. I'm going to go back to using the paintbrush tool just to show you the subtle differences between each one. Now the original tapered brush is great for creating detailed hair and subtle line art. The other is perhaps more useful for creating eyebrow hair, for eyelashes. And for the triangle based tapered brush, this is great for line art and sometimes for adding texture, but we'll see further along down the line in the project. So now that we've finished the brushes, let's go ahead and save them for future use. And I'm going to go into the brushes panel, click into the drop down menu and select Save Brushes as Library. This should automatically open within where your preset brushes are, so just simply name the file something you'll remember for later use. Next time on Advanced Vector Portraits, I'm going to talk about creative challenges. Thanks for listening.